Same artwork.
What?
I fixed one of these today. Super Flight. It's the same as that, only it's a that's the 4-player version. This is the 2-player version. Same artwork.
Yeah. That's that thing.
It's that thing.
I'm going to build this video backwards, Ray. I'm going to put this up in front of what we shot the other night.
Okay.
So that people don't get the wrong idea about, oh my God, they threw out a pinball machine.
Oh.
Because I put up a picture of what was going on.
This is disgusting.
I put up a picture of what was going on, and the first thing that happened is people started to get upset. Like, oh my God, you should recycle that cabinet because somebody wants it. Well, I got to tell you, Ray, it's way out there in the dumpster, and I can smell it from here.
No, it's gone.
I try to keep this shop as nice as I can, Ray. The last thing I want is that piece of shit in there.
This is not repairable.
And the second part of that is, I've got a Batman playfield over there, or whatever, a Playboy. A Daddy's Playboy cabinet, full cabinet over there. It's clean, it's structurally solid, it's nice, you know. I packed it up nice so that it would be in here without stinking and being nasty and all that other stuff.
That one was worth saving.
Right?
Sure.
And I had it as low as $10 on auction. I killed the auction before it ended because it had like 1 or 2 watches that were going to snipe it for $10. I wasn't going for that either. So I got it on there for like 75 bucks or whatever, and it's just sitting there. And then nobody's really even interested in that. So I had less than zero interest in bringing that cabinet in here to stink up the joint, to have it sit here for God only knows how long. So that's what happened, and that's why it's in the dumpster. I did volunteer, however, for anybody who wanted to rush down here and get it. They could have it for free, and I would help them get it out of the dumpster. In fact, it's still in the dumpster, and nobody said anything. So I guess it's okay.
Well, take it off the production figure because it's one more gone.
Okay.
It's not worth doing, man. It was abandoned years ago from somebody, and probably a coin-op guy.
Yeah, at least I didn't throw it off the roof.
I was asked to try to fix it. It's not repairable.
That was a joke. There was supposed to be a laugh track with that.
That's beyond what I want to do. Somebody could do it.
Yeah. So the destruction or the recycling of it has already begun, right?
That makes sense.
I've got the plastic.
People can use this.
Yeah. That's a better use. Rather than trying to save something like that, use it to make something else nice. The plastic set was complete and unbroken. I've got it listed. The bumper caps I have listed. The plunger sold already.
Yeah.
And frankly, it sold for nothing. It sold for $18.95, which I don't know. Did that pay for my labor to clean it up, polish it? I put a new sleeve in it. I put a new barrel spring on it. I put a new shooter tip on it. Cleaned it, polished it. But that's fine. I don't mind that at all.
I found missing metal parts that we can make that complete.
The chime unit? Yeah, I didn't get to the chime unit. It's sitting there on the floor. Shout out to Corey. Corey and I came to an agreement on this playfield.
Corey, okay.
I'm not going to take that apart. He's going to take it the way it is.
Okay.
So thank you, Corey. Cool.
It's got some things that it could use.
Yeah, no, it's got
used on it.
It's actually got quite a lot of stuff, right? It's fully populated on the backside. It's all there.
You know, really, a good artist guy would restore the.
Well, that's not. He actually is just getting it for parts for his Pink Panther.
But I'm saying
he doesn't
Felix
have
has
yet.
painted stuff worse than that, and they look.
Yeah, that's salvageable.
Sure. It's got neat artwork. I kind of like it.
I showed it. And if you haven't seen it, it was a Facebook only video that I put up, right? I put up a video directly there.
I haven't seen it. No.
Well, I'm talking to our viewers.
I see.
Because if they're not on Facebook, they didn't see that video. What else can we say? There was a change at the computer from what they're going to see following this. We took the Dell back. You know, when you go to buy a new piece of equipment, you expect it to have new shit in it. Generally speaking, like if you go to buy a computer, you expect it to be kind of, you know, what the current shit is. You just expect it.
Well, I looked at the specs. It seemed like it would.
I know. Well, it looked like it was current shit. And if you go online and look it up, it says that it has a dual band high speed
and their tech department
wireless.
says
Their tech department scratched their head a little bit, but the one that they talked you into buying did not. It had the
nobody talked me. I just picked.
Well, whichever.
I didn't even see a sales guy.
It's okay.
I should have got this one for the fact the box is big.
We straightened it out.
I should have.
All right, listen, Ray. When I unbox this thing, the box is twice as big for a product that's the same size, and you wonder why that is. And I figured it out as I was unboxing it. Is they went to extra trouble to package this thing well, rather than extra trouble to package it as small as possible, which is what the Dell was.
Right.
Somebody spent hours and hours and hours figuring out designing all the packaging. I'm serious, Ray. It was. Somebody designed that piece to hold that thing in there nice.
Yeah, they glued layers.
Really, I was really impressed, Ray. I really was. I knew it was going to be good just when I was unpacking it.
Wow.
And it is. So we have an upgrade at computer.
There's more technology in the packing than the product.
There is. I'm serious. You wouldn't have believed it.
Well, I'm glad, Mike. That's cool.
So it's really cool. It's out there. It's set up. It's high speed. I'm kind of in the middle of the changeover here.
Yeah.
Oh, it came with it. It came with an external DVD drive, right?
Nice, yeah. Nice.
Which was helpful because then I was able to load my video. Because otherwise I would have had to rebuy that.
Yeah, I know.
It would have been tough.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could have downloaded it with a security key. It would have been. It'd have been tricky.
That's nice.
Okay, I'm fucking up. But at any rate, so there's that. I corrected the Lucy problem.
Okay. She didn't do anything else?
She didn't chew through any more line cords today.
Wow.
I didn't do the strain signs because I didn't have the cord. I pushed everything around.
Let me know if that's long enough. Because I think in the valleys, doesn't the cord come out in the center of the back? You don't have to go up to the front of the machine.
I didn't look.
Yeah, look. I gotta order more long cords because that thing ain't really long.
What do you see? It's clean in there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all the way in the back and the center like I thought.
So it's all right.
Yeah, that'll be long enough.
Okay, I'll put that on. That's not a big deal.
I got to get some longer cords because if you look at this is, I have a bunch of these, but I'm out of my longer ones now. I got to get some longer ones. This will not work with like a Data East game
because it won't go all the way up front.
Well, no, look, it's all longer than this. What is that?
I don't know. What's your wingspan? Still 6 foot. It's 8 foot.
8 foot. So I need like 15 foot.
Oh my God! No, you don't.
Well, yeah. Hey, look. If you're going to, through a Data East game like this one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you lose 4 foot right off the bat.
Well, more than that. You're going to lose that just to get out of the machine. You're going to have this coming out of the back of the machine. So you see what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, I dig it.
All right.
You updated the Elvis. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, I updated the music, speech, and sound chips along with the CPU, and it already had 5.0 display, but I updated the game ROM to 5.0 and the music speech to version 2.
It wasn't on initial or anything. We just
no, it wasn't.
Yeah,
it wasn't.
But we did find that we were slacking. It got pointed out when we the Harley Davidson was just too obvious, and then it came to check the Elvis.
We checked out when we got it, and
we did.
Yeah, and Bill gave us the 5.0 chip. It was in the machine and it wasn't put in.
Oh.
So I put it in, but we didn't ever check the CPU or anything.
Okay,
else.
Well, I didn't either.
We just didn't. But
what else is going on? What'd you do today? You fixed the what? Strato Flight? A Super Flight?
Programmed a jukebox, loaded it with discs, cleared the errors out of it.
That's dull.
It was a Rockit TV box. And I put strip lighting in 4 display cabinets, glass display cabinets.
What? What's that got to do with pinball?
He's setting up his train shop thing.
Yeah.
He's got a pinball for me to fix there, but I did fix his neighbor's pinball.
So you installed lighting?
Yeah. You know, I'm tired, man. On the floor, crawling in and out of them glass cases. They're 8-foot glass cases.
Okay.
Some are 5, some are 8. He wants to display his train collection, so
Okay.
I've got 14, 18 more to do. I did 4 today. I did 3 the last time I was there last week, so next Wednesday it's... and I ordered them from Chris Cortager.
Okay, nice.
I was talking to Melissa, actually. I haven't talked to Chris.
Where is
And
that?
I told her we were getting a large lamp order together.
Yeah, because we need to. I'm like on empty.
I have 3 cool white frosteds in my truck. I have some worms. I need to make an order.
Okay.
Not
yeah.
a big one, but you know, I like cools, frosteds. I do back box. In the field, I do back boxes for people.
Okay.
Except yesterday, I didn't do GI, but I did controls and back boxes in a 1973 Williams Swinger pinball machine.
So this guy, bless his heart, bought this piece of exercise equipment.
Oh yeah.
He won it on auction for $15 and some odd cents.
Okay.
And then, since there was no shipping, he drove.
Well, how can you ship that, Mike? You'd have to try.
Well, it doesn't matter. The listing said no
it
shipping.
would come apart and go into a box, but it has.
But the listing said no shipping.
Right, but the clips that it's assembled with, you destroy them when you get them off.
I don't care if it's a sneaker. It said no shipping.
Right, correct.
So it was no shipping. So this guy got in his pickup truck and drove 750 miles. More than 700, slightly more than 750 miles to get here, direct, and picked up that piece of exercise equipment, which I strapped into his truck for him. And then he left and drove 750 miles plus back home and was happy about it. So from now on, you know, if when
You want more exercise equipment.
no, yeah, no. Restoring that Strato Flight back there would have made more sense than what that guy did.
That's a lot of driving.
It's deep, man. I don't get it. It's unbelievable.
Maybe you did something else on the way.
Our eBay store's doing pretty good, though.
Who? Oh, eBay. I'm looking at the bike. How would you like to go 750 miles on the bike?
I wouldn't.
What was the longest trip you ever did on a bike?
I don't know. I've taken it down Atlantic City a couple times.
100, something like 80.
That's more than enough. It's loud. Make
Yeah,
sure
well,
your
that's
ears ring.
exceptional. I don't think I would go that far. Well, there's people that drive. I just don't mind doing it. It's a lot of hours on the road. Look at John. He went across the.
Well, he's an idiot.
He went across the country with 4 cats in a minivan. Loaded.
Shout out to Brett Video. He's he's subscribed to us. He's watching these now, apparently.
Me.
Yeah,
I gotta see him, man.
me too.
I gotta give him a call.
What else can I tell you? Rocky Frank was in here today. He brought me lunch again.
Really? Neat.
Would you get his fucking Circus Voltaire done?
Yeah, it's
Drop everything and get that motherfucker
It's in my
done.
garage. It's in the queue.
Okay, good. Because he doesn't ask. He just stops by and brings me lunch so that I owe him more and more and more and more and more and more. Rocky Frank. That's my man right there.
No, he just likes to visit.
No, he doesn't. He wants his shit done. He just won't say anything.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what about his other thing?
Well, I don't know about that. I don't remind him about his other thing. Maybe he forgot. Because that belongs in the
He
dumpster.
has the other thing. That's worse than Strato Flight.
That's worse than anything. It's not even... If that thing was new out of the box, it would be worth plugging in.
That's pretty... Wow, that's pretty low, man. That was made by Seabird. and
Stern. It was Stern.
Stern Seaberg.
What a piece of shit. I still want to steal the spinning target thingy-mabob out of it and put it right there. I want to put it there.
Put it in there.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Featured pin of the week, Ray.
We don't have one. Did them all.
Not this week. Nothing.
Don't have a new one to bring in.
Nope. Shaq's not ready. I tried to play it today. It's got all kinds of anomalies going on. It ain't right. It ain't even close.
I can't help you with that.
No, I'm not in. And if you did, I'd break your fingers because I don't care.
I'm done.
Because when
the only
that's
thing I want to do is put the caps I bought to see if I can get rid of the hum. But other
Okay.
than that, I can't.
all right. Well, whatever.
I even upgraded the game to the latest game.
Yeah. Okay. Not excited about that.
Well, it's supposed to correct some stuff.
If that was new out of the box, it would be barely
It
worth
corrected
plugging in.
the on and off thing.
Yeah, it did. No, it's come a long way, but it just ain't there yet. And even when it is, it still ain't even worth. I wouldn't play that. Yeah,
I don't think it was ever meant anything more than what you see.
I'm gonna have to hire somebody to shoot the pin feature on it because
That's all you got.
Because I don't want to play it. It's horrible.
That's all you got.
There's your review of Shaq, which I have to sell to somebody. It's fucking horrible. I'd rather play Lady Luck over there.
Would you really?
Yeah. It's that bad. It's that bad. It's really bad. And you got the ref yelling at you all the time.
Well,
Lady Luck's not there. Mario, if I catch you working on that, I'll break your fingers.
I gotta finish it. I started it.
Um,
Don't know what to tell you. I started it.
Cactus Jack's.
I even bought a plastic set for it.
Cactus Jack's is almost as dirty as that thing that's in the dumpster.
Oh. Well,
There's a Mega Touch Aurora down there that came in. Got
Yeah.
the shits of that already because it sounds like shit. And I know it's nothing you did. It's the platform because the other one was the same way.
yeah, I know. I even bought a motherboard.
I know you did. You tried a bunch of things and asked people and nobody knew anything about it.
No, they don't. There's nothing.
But some of the games, if it may even be all of them,
Some of them.
but some for sure. Some for sure. I'm thinking it's all of them because if you go into the 6-star,
Photo hunt doesn't do
if
that.
you go into the 6-star on it, Ray.
Yeah, but that's got a loud track.
Yeah, but that sounds like shit.
I know it does. It's got a loud track to it.
Sounds like shit. How do you work this fucking thing?
The clicking don't.
Well, that's because I got to turn down so long. You're fucking me up here, Ray.
Well, I want to go in and show you that it doesn't.
I know what I'm doing. I push buttons. That's all I do all day. I don't do any work. I just push buttons.
Well, that's a touchscreen. I don't do that. Park it right about right here.
Park it right about at 50, which is the middle. There, that's middle volume.
Alright. So, prison words, photo hunt. Alright.
This would look better if the headlight wasn't on. So you're telling me that sounds alright?
Yes, it's not distorted.
That's all we do is sit around and play games all day.
I like it. Yeah, there isn't much of an audio track. That's probably why. Anything with an audio track, it seems like it's overdriven, like it needs.
Yeah,
needs
well,
a sub
here's
or
what we're
something.
talking about, people.
It
And
needs a
you'll
sub.
be able to hear this on film because this is just the way it is.
It needs a sub, Mike.
But it's not even that. It's at low volume. It sounds like shit. It sounds like shit at
Yeah,
low
it's
volume.
sending too big of a signal to the speakers, man. Small audio samples don't sound bad, but when you get this, it's just too big of a signal.
Sounds like
Yeah, it's too big of a
sounds
signal.
like garbage.
Yeah. I know what it's supposed to sound like. It's
Yeah.
just overdrive. It's just like the volume's not turned up. It's the gain. It's like a distortion in a guitar.
Okay, all you geniuses out there watching our show, what's wrong with our machine here?
What's wrong with all of them? We had two of these
Yeah.
doing the same thing. Yeah.
Like that's not. I can't even sell this, right? That sounds like garbage.
I don't know what to do. You know how hard it is to get the board out of it? And I don't know what to do because the audio comes off the board. It comes off the motherboard.
I can't even tell what song that's playing.
Me neither.
Get me out of there. Yeah, I do want to quit. So there's a Mega Touch. Didn't they go out of business?
It's just games and audio with too much gain. There's too much gain, audio gain, and the signal's too high. It's not the volume, because you can turn the volume up.
Yeah, you can turn it way down and it still sounds like shit. It's not a volume issue.
Certain games don't have the problem.
Well, maybe there's a genius out there that knows what's happening to us there. I don't know. That might be it, Ray.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm going home to eat dinner. And
I've had enough too.
what did I eat for lunch? I had a 3-day-old hamburger. Might have been 4. It was, might have been 4. I ate it before I went to Ed's. I got to Ed's at 12 o'clock. Yeah, 12:15, somewhere like that. I ate it. I left the house at 11:30. And there it was. I left it in my truck overnight, and I thought, that looks good. I'm hungry.
Oh, Lord.
It's like, I thought I left that in here. What the hell is that?
Well, there's the thing, Ray. We're staying with the you every Friday. There's no reason for us to drop that. That's keeping on going, keeping on. The pin features, I don't know. They're not going to go away, but there isn't going to be one this week. I've got nothing, so that's kind of on hold, and we're regrouping with new equipment over there a little bit.
We could try 8-inch speakers in this.
It's not the speakers.
You don't think?
No, it's definitely not. It's got nothing to do with the speakers.
How do you know?
Because you can turn it all the way down and to where it's just barely hearable, and it still sounds like shit.
Well, it's sending too much voltage to the speakers.
Is that your theory?
Yes.
Doesn't make any sense.
Well, they're little tiny speakers.
Listen, we plugged headphones into the last one and it sounded like shit in the
They're
headphones.
little tiny speakers.
That's no excuse. I can plug the headphones into anything else and...
Well, then see if you get a response from the
Okay.
question on the...
Well, they'll hear it. It sounds like shit. I'm not even going to advertise that. That thing sounds like fucking shit.
Well, I don't like to tell you about that.
Ray, we got to do something. We got to do something with those...
Puppy.
No, not the puppy. The tubes and the tube tester, man. I'm tired of seeing them over there.
Yeah, you know, we should list that.
We should, but I need you to stand there and explain what all that shit is.
Yeah, I know how to use it. I'm sure the buyer that's going to buy it was going to know how to use it. Somebody new is not going to want it.
Yeah.
So a seasoned person will buy that. He doesn't need to be shown, but it's kind of something.
Well, you still want to show them what it is, and the condition,
it's neat to put on film.
and you also want to give a review of what tubes you've got over there because some are more valuable than others.
It is a Hickok tube tester, and that's one of the best ones made in the day.
Yeah.
You know.
Somebody said something nasty about you at one point when you were testing a tube, and they said, "Well, that machine hasn't been calibrated recently. Your test is invalid."
No, it isn't. It zeros. You can zero it. You don't need to calibrate it. Dumbass. The calibration is done when you hold the calibration button in and you use a dial, and it's like, now wait a minute, it's like a meter. You go down below 0 or above 0. You calibrate it.
Yeah.
You don't need to have that calibrated. It has its own calibration. What the hell's that?
I don't know.
Dumbass.
Here's your favorite key.
Tell me about it. Shit. I got told about it because Mick had one and he told me how to use it and what things about it. It is a good tube tester.
Okay. My phone's making noises. Something just...
What were you saying about it? What?
Something just sold. I was saying that's enough because up next is something we filmed earlier this week. What day was that?
I don't know.
What day did you bring that piece of shit down here?
Monday. No?
How could it have been Monday? When were you
Sunday.
up at...
Sunday. No?
What, it was riding around in your truck all that time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you went there on... You go up there on Thursdays. So you went up there on Thursday.
Yeah, shit.
It might have been Friday. It was probably Friday.
Was I in here on Friday?
Had to be. You weren't riding around with that thing in your truck. Because I said we were filming early.
Yeah, okay.
Because you showed up and I knew what was in the truck.
Might have been Friday then. I don't remember my shit.
So, as always, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate everybody's support. Ray, they're staying with us, man. We're doing okay.
Yeah, we try to make something interesting.
Yeah, well, we'll get around to it if we ever get organized and get our shit together. I don't know. It's kind of
come up with something interesting.
Yeah, the interesting thing is it's kind of just a hobby for us, I guess. That game looks like Defender. Or something.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? The hell is it?
I don't know. See, that sounds like shit. See that?
Yeah, that's too much of a signal.
Well, that's just the standard. That's not even game related.
It's too much.
That sounds like garbage. Push buttons. Touch, stick, push buttons. You're very bad at that game, Ray. Say goodbye to the people, would you? See you next week. We can get next week's film done. We'll just start now.
Now here we have a gem.
What do you got?
Yeah, I picked this. I'm a picker.
You're a picker?
Yeah. Now, all right, you're thinking there's a problem here with the paint. But
I'm not even gonna look at it.
most of the paint is still in here.
Ah!
It just needs put back. Actually, you know, generally the wood ain't terrible.
All right, what the fuck is it?
It's, you know, it's probably one of the last year Williams EMs, 74, 76, somewhere in there. I don't know. It's one of those 4-player Williams games. It's called Strato Flight.
Why is it here?
Customer didn't want it, didn't want to spend the money to fix it, and wanted me to take it just to dispose of it.
Okay.
So I avoided it for a couple weeks.
Yes. Oh yeah, we saw this.
Oh yeah, man, that was weeks ago.
That was weeks ago.
I've been back there twice since then. And this is.
That was weeks ago. You left it there, and you left it there.
I left it there.
You left it there, and you left it there, and this time you brought it back.
Yeah. You know why? Because I put
It's in the way.
in that spot.
It was in the way. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, sweet. Well, not sweet. I mean, whatever. What is it, man? We got it for free.
It's in there. That's what it is. It's a 4-player EM game.
All right. Oh Lord. Well, let's get it out of the truck and maybe we'll go over it real quick and see what it is we're going to try to salvage out of it.
Well,
because I'm curious.
Keep the camera rolling. I got a surprise for you.
Oh boy. Should I follow?
It's a dog. Yeah.
A dog? You got me a dog?
You have a dog. I got you a new computer.
Oh, neat.
Store.
Upgrade.
Yes, this is a Dell Inspiron. And
You're late to the party, Ray. I already canceled the YouTube program, and that's what.
Okay. That's
What?
neat. It's got a 23-inch touchscreen. It's an i5, 8 gig of memory, and 1 terabyte.
What is it new?
That should do video. What?
Is it new?
Yeah.
Or is this the one you built?
No, it's new.
Oh, you got a new one.
Yeah, you don't want to wait for me to build it. The one I built is old and it ain't going to do what you want. So I thought, I was over there getting a, all right, here's the whole story.
Okay, give me the story.
I got your emails, I refunded
Because it's
the guy.
like, because it's like, what the fuck, Ray? You spent more money?
No, wait, no. Yeah, I did, but
Yeah, I
it's
know.
12 months free financing.
Oh, fuck.
Well, my Best Buy card. It's 12 months no interest, so I'm not leaving anything. And he had a sale, so I got
It'll be broke before it's paid for.
No. You need a tool, man. You're gonna wear out that.
Okay, yeah, I'm struggling in there. I am.
Anyway, I went home, got your emails, and I refunded the guy. And I'm looking at the Harley thing, and I went on my other computer that I burned program chips, like device program, and it wasn't on. And I thought, what the hell? So I turned it on, and the battery backup's beeping. The battery's no good.
Okay.
So I went there to get that, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna look at these.
That? What's that? A battery
That's
backup?
Battery backup, yeah.
It's
for
huge.
the computer at home, yeah. No, it's just 1500 watt thing or whatever. Anyway, I thought, well, you know, I'm going to get something for the store, and it was either this or the HP, and I kind of like the Dell better.
Okay.
And it should do, well, it's probably more powerful than your lap. Plus, it's a stuff, so it should
Okay.
work better.
Neato. Neat.
Yeah.
I got to figure it out.
Yeah, good luck with that.
How we're gonna get it tied into the internet in there?
Plug it in. It's wireless.
Oh, it's wireless?
Sure.
Sweet.
If it is, well, it's wireless. If it isn't, we'll run a cable, but I think it's wireless.
Okay. Cool. Well, I'm gonna cut here and we'll come back. That's not good. We'll come back. I'm cutting, Ray.
Okay. You gotta take the good with the bad. That was the good. This is the bad.
Okay. Well, the cabinet's fucked.
I got that because I figured you wouldn't be so pissed about that.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, that's
yeah. I'll go. Yeah.
Well, I told you that was coming in.
Oh, this is okay. This is a wash. You know, scrap value will pay
Yeah,
for what it
yeah.
cost me to scrap it.
He bought a
It's
machine
fine.
from us, so
Yeah.
that's cool. I have hopes of selling him the Harley yet, actually.
You don't even have to hope about it. That's a done deal. You can't even say no to that.
No.
Perfect fit.
Right.
Well, all right. Well, I'm going to take the playfield out. Is there anything? What the hell's in there? We can start scrapping right now. The lockdown bar, it goes on eBay for probably $10.
That could be cleaned up nice. That's not.
Okay, we'll take that home with you because it needs blasted. I can't sell that. Glass goes directly into the receptacle. We should have carried it over there. In fact,
Yeah,
we should work from over there. We'll be back. What?
They're always missing and it's complete. Chimes are sad, too.
What are you seeing in here? I said, you know, you should have just brought the camera with me. I was going to dive in with you. What are you seeing in this mess? You wanted this fixed? Holy fuck.
I like that. Yeah,
Oh my God. Not so good, man. Is there anything worth anything on there? There's some Jones plugs. You like those?
I'll cut them off. They're part of the playfield.
They're part of the playfield. Okay.
I'll leave them on the playfield. What do you want to do? I mean, you're going to sell the whole thing? Or?
No, I'm going to scrap it like I scrap everything. Yeah, I'm going
Well, I can cut them
I'm going to
off.
separate the good from the bad. Yeah, nobody wants to save this playfield for anything. No.
It's not that nice, is it?
No, it ain't.
These caps maybe kind
It
of
freaking
weird.
stinks.
Well, if you were piston all your life, what would you stink to? This is kind of neat. It's all original that way. This is cool. That does speak for
Ooh.
you.
Have any final thoughts for this thing? Shit. It's not gonna. I can't even scrap this in 5 minutes or less. It's gonna take me a couple hours to get this thing, what I want, out of this cabinet. I want the plunger out.
Yeah, okay.
Hell, Ray, do I want the side rails?
Chime unit you can sell as is for a little bit that's here.
Okay.
Somebody might want parts that's missing the middle one, but I don't see it anywhere. Do you want what now?
Can I do without this control panel?
Yes, all of it, yeah.
Does anybody want that for any reason?
I don't know.
Isn't that what's the main stepper unit?
Yeah, well, no, yeah, that's the game. That's the control motor. What would you call it?
I don't know. Does anybody need that?
I don't know.
These are the stepper units here, right?
Right. Probably ball and play and
I have one of those EM
bonus.
stepper units.
Oh, no, the bonus would be there.
You know what? I think that's all junk, man.
That's ball count. And what's the other one? Coin unit. Yeah, okay. God, I've repaired worse, but altogether this is not practical.
This reminds me of the.
Okay.
Wait, I got to search the deep history on this. North Star.
Oh yeah, remember that? That was an instant turnoff for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, when I showed up down there, it was done on the outside. The outside was done. It was painted. And it sat there. I never looked in it. It wasn't my thing. And then, you know, a year or two later, I lifted the hood on it, and it looked like this in the inside.
Well, that's what they look like. What do you find wrong with it? It's
Yeah, it's
dirty, little.
fucking disgusting. And does anybody want all them coils and relays?
They're mostly common to the Williams games, so you know they're not special to this. So I don't know, Mike.
Transformer?
Yeah.
Does anybody want that?
This control panel does come off.
Yeah, I know.
This is the score motor. That's what I was searching for.
Okay.
Score motor. Yeah, this comes off with like one,
two bolts.
Yeah.
Two or three bolts, yeah.
Two bolts, and then the line cord, and then everything else unplugs off of it.
Okay, well, I don't mean to be lazy. I should probably take that in there and strip it. Nobody's going to want it complete, but I should probably strip it. Barely worth my time, maybe.
Nice knocker assembly. They're always missing and screwed up. It's got the not allowing thing complete. Shit, I just needed one of those.
Okay.
The travel time, it was missing.
Mm.
But I'm not taking on too much of that anymore.
No.
But it's still handy to have a small part like that. I don't know. I would take that, the chime unit and the control panel, and
Do I want the side rails, Ray? Look at the nice.
It's got an SBA coin mech if you're into it.
Okay, it's got nice rails.
Yeah, it's the ones with the button and the rail. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't get those. The other side's just as nice.
Yep, and the coin door is not.
Although that may not be easy to get off.
The rusted, yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Coin door's a winner. It's straight, not kicked in at all.
It is. That's what really sold me on doing the whole taking it job.
Okay.
Because I was really trying to get Barry to throw it away himself.
Yeah, well, I understand why. All right.
He didn't have enough pluses to really do in the field.
No.
What I mean, do this in the
You kidding me? He wanted you to fix this? Yeah.
In the
no.
field?
Yeah, no.
Huh?
No, thank you. Got better things to do. Really. Speaking of that, you're on the clock, Ray. I need chips for the Harley by the end of the day tomorrow, so that I can stay up Saturday night and refilm that. Because I can't show people. I can't feature a piece that's got the original code in it.
I got to pull all the chips out of it and use them and burn them.
Sorry about that.
Well, no, it's nothing. It's just easier that way because they're all the right size and they're all the right manufacturers. Sometimes they're picky on different manufacturers, different chip speed, whatever. And you know, if it's a quantity of 7, that's a lot of work.
Okay. Speaking of a lot of work, this cabinet's not going in that store tonight. So I'm going to be out here with whatever I need to be with until this is done. Because that's what I'm working on now. Because this cabinet's not, I don't want this stinky thing in there.
No. Take the playfield out.
Yeah.
And, the control panel, it'll come out easy.
Yeah, I'll have it stripped in 20 minutes. I mean, not done stripped, but stripped the cabinet empty anyway. Here, look, the playfield's out already.
Two are plugged in.
I see them. You try not to cut yourself when you're pulling around fucking rat shit.
Don't do that, yeah.
You want this too?
Yes.
Make that go away. Best film ever. Almost dropped the camera.
You got action out of that.
It was an action film. All right, that's enough of this, Ray. I got some film tonight. Needed some footage. This episode needs an ending.
Does it?
Was that a full episode?
I don't know. I can take the control panel out.
Yeah, and I don't want to. We don't need to see that. Let's cut here, and we'll be back, but I don't know when or with what.
Okay.
How's that sound? Bye for now. You need your leg wrench.
Well, we must recycle the metal scrap guy. Are you filming?
Yeah, sure.
Hello.
Goodbye. Are those legs going to come off? Okay. If you're not, then I can sell them. I don't think you are. Well, I was one for two.
Beat it with its own.
I might come back for him later. That was kind of anticlimactic.
Well, you weren't into busting up the wood.
Thanks for hanging around and helping me with that.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, we didn't want to make a mess in the parking lot.
Okay. We're still coming back with something else, Ray. I don't know. Maybe I'll catch it programming those Sega chips. And we could tell people how they can't do that.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll reconvene maybe later on
You
that.
gotta watch Sega. I had past experience with Lord of the Rings, which is Stern, and then I had a experience with that damn, because that's 7 or 8 chips, that South Park, which was the Stern Sega
yes,
changer.
I remember that, yeah.
Well, some chips won't talk to that logic board. You have to have a certain brand. Forget the speed, you have to have a certain brand. They won't program.
Neat.
Yeah, pain.
Okay. Well, we'll be back with that later.